H.ealthy by Julia. I'm Julia and I'm your virtual beauty therapist. I have been one for over 11 years. Skincare is my passion, it is my job, I love everything related to beauty. If you're like me, please consider subscribing to the channel, press on the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, share it and comment below. You can find me for much more beauty content in Instagram and TikTok. The video today is about Geek and Gorgeous. This is a brand coming from Hungary, however they do have a UK website as well, along with their Instagram. To be fair, this is how I found them. I have seen quite a few nice reviews about them, but I haven't tried them myself. Up until a few months back, I won a giveaway, and they let me pick up whatever products I wanted in order to create a full video. I have to say that they actually ship almost worldwide. Even if you're in New Zealand or in the States or in Taiwan, you will be able to get the products. They have free shipping over a certain amount of money. They have a 60-day return policy if the product did not work. Of course, if it's below 50% used, then obviously you have used quite a bit of it and you have been a bit shady. But otherwise, you can return your product if it did not work for you. So this is another great policy that they have. Now, I really like this brand. I think they're really affordable, and considering what they have, the way that they have created their website, I don't know, the whole tone of, the whole vibe if you want to, my communication with them. Now the reason why they are affordable is because from one side, they don't have to work with big retailers. So while they do have in different countries people that they're working with, their partners, they don't work with any big retailer in order to have super high margins. And the other thing is that the manufacture process is all from them, so they don't have to speak with a third party which is going to manufacture their products like a lot of little indie brands do. So that's not a bad thing, but unfortunately that means that the more people or companies are involved, the higher the price have to be, because they all need some kind of profit in order to work. Generally speaking about the brand, all of the products do not contain essential oils, fragrance, coloring, or drying alcohol. So this is your alcohol denat. Also, all of the products, with the exception of one, are vegan. All of the brand products are cruelty-free, and they try to be very minimalistic. So they don't use some controversial type of ingredients like parabens or sulfates, not because they are fear-mongering. They do say that this themselves. They don't think that they are so bad, neither do myself, but that's a whole nother story. But because they want to have as little as it's possible ingredients with as much as it's possible scientific proof, that's why they don't use those. The brand also supports givewell.org, so for every full-size exfoliant that they sell, they donate €1. And only in the last year, they have donated over 31,000 euro. The last thing that I want to mention is that the website is amazing. And even if you don't know a lot about skincare, you will get a lot of information. So you have how to use the products, what are the highlighted ingredients, why they are highlighted, what are the benefits, how to combine these products with other products, all the steps that you might need. They also have full ingredients list to all of the products, which is once again quite minimalistic, but I have to say that I get quite annoyed when different retailers or brands don't give me the ingredients list of their products, and I have to browse all over to find this information because it's important for me. But yes, and also in the end of every product you will see researcher studies that they are using in order to give you more information. If you're geeky like me and you want to know more about the science behind the highlighted ingredients, you can check out those studies. So this is a very light jelly cleanser, which is not foaming cleanser. Suitable for literally everyone who doesn't like foaming cleanser or just don't want them at the moment. It can remove makeup. You can rub your eyes with it. So if your makeup is not waterproof, this is going to remove it as well. You can use it twice if you want to. It is not going to dry out your skin. It has actually two different surfactants here, which are super gentle, to the point that you will see them usually into micellar water, which obviously is not a product that you will rinse it off. So yes, other ingredients here, very basic. You have glycerin, you have propanediol. Here you have 3 sugary molecules, which are humectants. They're going to keep the moisture into the skin. And you have panthenol and allantoin, which is going to soothe your skin, give better moisture. If you want, you can use this one in the morning. If you want, you can use it as a second cleanser. If you want, you can use it as just cleansing with this cleanser twice. If you want to use in the evening oil or balm, then this will be your second cleanser, not the first one. And it has no scent. It does the job amazing. It does not dry the skin at all, but in the same time, somehow it managed to cleanse everything. So fair to say, I'm very impressed. I have to add here a disclaimer. My skin hates lactic acid. I have no idea why. Lactic acid is naturally occurring into our body. It's in really small amount here, but for some reason in this product, also in most of the products, my skin just don't get along with it. I get along with glycolic acid, which is considered to be much more aggressive alpha hydroxy acids, with every other, to be fair, hydroxy acids, with beta hydroxy acids, with retinol when I'm being careful, I'm okay. But for some reason, lactic acid is a no-go for me. I don't know. I did made my partner to use this product so that I can give you some more useful feedback about it. And he said it's actually quite nice, and I mean, to be fair, men just don't like anything heavy onto the skin. But in the same time, you want to get some kind of hydration. So this is a product which is suitable even for men, if you ask me. It contains 5% of panthenol, which is going to give you this type of moisture within the skin. So it is a moisturizing ingredient, but in the same time, it is soothing ingredient. Here you have allantoin, you have a bunch of natural moisturizing factors, including the lactic acid, which are part of our body. You have urea, you have hydrolyzed rice protein. I mean, ingredients list, amazing. This is their vitamin C glow serum. They use pure L-ascorbic acid, which is very tricky to formulate. It has a lot of benefits. So it can boost the collagen production, it's great anti-aging care, it's great for pigmentations, but in the same time, it is extremely unstable. So their solution is to add other antioxidants like ferulic acid and a little bit less vitamin E. But also what they do is that they do weekly new batches of this product. So in case you place an order and it takes a little bit longer, a few days I'm talking about longer, for you to get your order dispatched, that means that the vitamin C was just made. So in the worst case scenario, when you get your product, a vitamin C serum from Geek and Gorgeous, it will be 2-3 weeks old. So this is a really fresh new product. This is solution which is with water rather than waterless. Waterless is not a bad thing, but unfortunately they use usually propanediol, which is looking like oil but doesn't feel like oil, but might be a bit sticky and shiny. So not everyone is liking it. But if it's just water, then it will be quite unstable, and sometimes you might get a product which is already looking brown and it does not work at all. In order to make your life easier, they actually have a little bottle that you can buy from them as well. It looks the same way, but it's only 10 milliliters. So ideally, you should keep your vitamin C into the fridge. If not, it will have much shorter life. But what you do if you want to keep it, say, in the bathroom where you do your skincare, you get the little bottle which is only 10 milliliters. You dispense your product there, and then it will be fine for 6 weeks. The rest of your product you can keep in the fridge. And by the way, the bottle is £1.50, so it's not something expensive either. Very useful if you ask me for your vitamin C. Then you can reuse it if you want to. So perfect. Who is this product for? The brand does say for all skin types except sensitive skin. Vitamin C, as a pure ascorbic acid, needs low pH. So this product has low pH and it is quite concentrated with 15%. So if your skin is redness prone, sensitive, then definitely you should reconsider and pick another product like the one that I will talk about now. So if vitamin C is a no-go for you, if even niacinamide doesn't work for you for some reason, then you have azelaic acid. In case you are not familiar with the ingredient, it's great for regulation of the oil production, so for oily skin. It's great for pigmentation prone skin, so uneven skin tone, melasma, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and for skin prone to rosacea and redness. So that's my skin, and I have been using this active for quite a while. It's a bit tricky because there's not so many products with it, and then you have different formulas with different concentration. Now here you have 20%, but it's 20% Azeclair. I'm sorry if I didn't say the name of the compound right, but it's a compound which is containing different types of derivatives. So it's not 20% azelaic acid. My experience for the last few products is that I have tried the Inky List azelaic acid, but it didn't really do that much, and in this one I think it was 10%. And then I've tried, I think it was 20% from Face Theory, but unfortunately, while I did see really nice results, I had the side effects as well, so it felt really itchy, at least for me. For some people it might be a bit drying, a bit actually causing redness, but for me, I didn't have those, but it felt very itchy and it drove me crazy. Here, 6% is PAD. It works in the similar way. According to studies, around 3% of this compound is actually working to balance the oil production and for pigmentation, and 5% is working for management of redness and rosacea. So here, 6% of PAD is absolutely fine. It has a lot of other ingredients. It is a water-based jelly type of product, I have to say. So there is no oil here, which makes it really light. And once again, if your skin is combination and oily and you want to use something, that's it. Bear in mind that azelaic acid, despite the fact that it's super gentle exfoliating ingredient, it will not give you results straight away. So especially when you're talking about, say, pigmentation, to clear out old pigmentation and not just for reducing the chance of a new one, you will need months. So we are not talking about a few weeks, we are talking about few months. But it gives amazing results, and especially if your skin is sensitive, I cannot recommend you enough to use product with azelaic acid. Now let's talk about the A game. This serum is A game 5. It contains 0.05% retinol. They have another option which contains 0.1% retinol, and it is obviously a bit stronger. Now retinol and retinol are similar but not the same. They both come from the vitamin A family. So in order for your retinol to get absorbed from the body and to get all the goodies and results and benefits, it has to be transformed twice. With retinol, this type of transformation happens only once. So according to most of the studies, this is ingredient which is going to get transformed into acid 10 times faster than your usual retinol product. Hence the reason why you need really small amount of it. So most of the people compare this 0.05% retinol with 0.5% retinol. So this is a mid-strand, kind of more beginner-friendly type of product. I personally decided to try it because my skin is sensitive. I don't use it every single night. You can use it up to every other night if you ask me. I am not a huge fan of using this type of actives every single day. This is a product that is with pH around 6. You need only pea size amount to apply all over the face. Obviously a bit more if you will apply on the neck. Actually, they do say you can apply around the eyes. Obviously carefully, obviously it needs some introduction type of period, but it can be useful there as well. The emulsion is indeed super light, so even for there, even if you have oily or combination skin, I'm quite certain it will be absolutely fine. The product has solantoin and panthenol as well here in order to make sure that your skin is moisturized as well. As step into your skincare routine, you wash your face, you apply your toner, then you can apply your rest of your serums like hyaluronic acid and whatnot. Then you apply, after the rest of the serums, you apply your A game, and you finish it with a moisturizer on the top. If you want to use oil as well, fine. I do, because my skin is dry, so I love my oils and I use them in the evening. The yellow texture comes from the retinol. If you have used other products with this ingredient, you know it's absolutely fine. It's not going to stain your skin neither. And bear in mind that retinol and retinol and vitamin A in general is not ingredient which is only anti-aging. It is ingredient which is going to speed up the production of collagen and elastin, but also the skin turnover. So if you have pigmentation, if you have acne, this is once again something that it's a really good idea to incorporate into your skincare routine. The last product that I'm going to review is the Hydration Station Moisturizer. Now, this is quite unusual moisturizer. It contains 6% of glycerin, which is not unusual, but it also contains a trio of sugars, I'll add the name somewhere around here, which are actually helping for the glycerin to travel throughout the epidermis, and in the same time it is moisturizing, so it keeps the moisture within the skin. You have allantoin, you have here bisabolol, which is coming from chamomile. They are very well known as soothing ingredients. Very interestingly here, there is no fatty alcohol, there is no fatty emollients, and there are no silicones. The reason why they decided to use this, I mean, they have a barrier care cream which contains them. It's not because they are bad, but because they wanted to give you two options. So this is a gel, a very light type of moisturizer, while the other one is a little bit richer. Especially if you have oily acne skin, fungal acne, it's very difficult to find moisturizer. You still need one. I personally use it during the day underneath my SPF because my skin is quite dry, but it is wonderful. Inside you have allantoin, you have 1% estoin, which is also amazing ingredient because it's antioxidant, it's moisturizing, it's soothing. We have a lot of research about it as well. So this will be the moisturizer that you need if you're looking for something gel-like, moisturizing, super light texture, great absorption. In the hot weather, if it's humid underneath your SPF, it will work for a lot of people. If you need more options for gel moisturizers, you can have a look, I think 2 videos back, and you will see my Korean gel moisturizer recommendation as well. You will see a lot of products there, but as I mentioned there, I have to speak about this one specifically because obviously it's not K-Beauty, and also because I want to talk about this brand because it is definitely worth trying. So yes, let me know if you have tried Geek and Gorgeous and which one is your favorite product. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, share it and comment below. Press on the notification bell and I hope I'll see you again. Have a wonderful day.